definitely going to have, at least close the gap a bunch. But then we saw Summit and we saw HBox just dominating compared to what he did online. And it really kind of put a damper a bit on the legitimacy of online results. I'm not going to lie, because during the online results, because aside from a couple of anomalies like HBox, it was mostly, the people that did well offline and the people that continued grinding into quarantine were the ones that had good results online. So it seemed pretty legit. And I honestly think for the most part, that will be the case, that the grinders will have improved results. Like I said, they'll at the very least have closed the gap as we get into game 1 of BBatts and JFlex versus Foxy, Grandpa, and Aklo. But yeah, I think that it's inevitable that it's gonna at the minimum have made a difference, right? It's not like online is just out the window completely and this last year meant nothing. Of course people improved a ton, but I mean, with the way how well HBox did at Summit, it definitely raises a question mark in terms of whether the players that have only really gotten good results online so far, whether they'll be able to keep that going in LAN events. Definitely an interesting storyline to watch as majors come back.
So, in summary, Harry Pogger in shambles. And we are in East Coast. Winners quarters, Foxy, Grandpa, Aklo, red team. Okay, barely misses the shine, and I don't know if he thought he was going to get hit by the up B, and that was an attempted tech input chilling, but Aklo with the SD.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. I could have been a tech, but even then it seemed like an early tech if he was going to get hit by something. So that's not a great start, but Foxy, Grandpa keeping those stocks, and that's as a player myself who tends to be very aggressive in doubles and therefore tends to die a lot, I can really appreciate having that tanky teammate that keeps stocks. That's so valuable, especially as a spacey player.
Absolutely. And a lot of people call Aklo's playstyle a lot more defensive and reserved in singles. We'll see if he takes more of the chillin' aggressive style and allows his brother to try to stock tank. That's so dangerous to go for that many refreshes with a Peach right there. It's so easy to just throw out that active down smash, and you have to be frame perfect to not get hit by that.
Yeah, and I really like how JFlex just held the opponent there waiting for BBatts to come followed up. That's a big sign of trust in doubles, is whether you opt to finish combos on your own or you just wait for your teammate to pass it off.
Blue team is doing a really nice job of picking up all these different punishes and combos. A moment ago, BBatts kind of like feigned that they were going to try to do a doubles combo, but instead they took the ledge and ramen noodled it away from one of the red team members. But actually, red team with the babiest of leads right now. Should Aklo be able to hold on to his stock? You gotta anticipate he's gonna be playing pretty reserved at 129%, letting Foxy, Grandpa do most of the talking. Gets down smash though, and this is so close right now, chilling.
Yeah, anyone's game here, and this is to stay in winner's bracket. Game 1 obviously setting the tone for the set. It's going to mean a lot here. And red team doing so well on this last stock.
Yep, they've got a lot of stage right now. Blue team kind of sandwiched into the corner. That is actually going to be it off the side. BBatts getting a good amount of value off of the down smash, but this is a tough situation.
Oh, that was crazy. I mean, understandable risk to take in that scenario. It wasn't like a guaranteed kill, but I mean that was a flashy way to end game 1. Definitely a way to make a statement.
Yeah,
Foxy Grandpa there.
It feels really good to hit something like that too. It's not just about winning the game that way. It's about the morale boost for your team. It's about like, how do they feel? They just got forward aired off of like a scar jump. And if you miss that, you're probably going to die. It's all of a sudden a 1v1 situation. But yeah, sometimes, like you said, being aggressive and taking risks. Okay, that just happened.
Yeah, no, it can definitely pay off in doubles especially, but it's a give and take, because if you're losing stocks as quickly as Aklo did at the beginning of that game 1, then it puts your team in bad shape. But that being said, blue team showed that they were very capable of winning this set, right? At the beginning of game 1, having a solid stock lead. They need to shake that last loss off and try to play their game here.
Yeah, they've got their counter pick on Dreamland, so both of them will live a little longer to up smash. Red team, though, they're going to have a lot more space, and I think blue team really likes suffocating characters like Sheik and Fox. They both have amazing down smashes. So we'll see who this benefits.
Oh,
Nice
wow.
up air, and Aklo with the shine stall.
Oh, wow. And Foxy Grandpa could have just had a 0% kill on JFlex there, who accidentally went off stage and needed to up B to ledge. I'm not sure why Foxy Grandpa didn't take that. I wonder if that was kind of a homie-esque moment.
I don't, yeah, that could be an explanation. That doesn't seem like something that this team would go for. What a reverse fair. I don't know if the Peach was dead beforehand, but
That
man,
definitely made sure.
great reaction and just execution on the spacing and timing of that. And Aklo, okay, so that's another interesting situation in doubles too. It's like, do you try to recover and hope your teammate can help you, or do you kill yourself more quickly to come back and help them in the 2v1 more quickly?
Yeah. Yeah,
Always an
that's
interesting decision.
another interesting dynamic about doubles for sure. And it really depends on which character your teammate is for the most part, I think, because some characters are really good at saving and some are just awful. So
Wow. That down smash into Aklo's ledge hop back air to kill JFlex was just amazing. They just know exactly what they need to do in that situation. And you're just seeing these small little punishes and doubles interactions. Aklo is actually going to get killed trying to save his teammate, though, and the blue team is stealing a slight lead going into halftime of game 2.
yeah, just the slightest of leads here, and honestly, it can be erased instantly. Those leads are especially dangerous in doubles because that instant when you do get hit off stage, especially if it's a star KO, then it's a little baby 2v1 for the opposing team. So it's almost a disadvantage sometimes if they can find that kill quickly, especially off the top.
It can be. Aklo is going off. He's dealt like 150 damage in the past 50 kill on JFlex. And red team is taking this back. This has been a very back and forth game. Oh my god. And that was another situation where we thought that Foxy Grandpa might have stayed at ledge, taken a low percent kill on BBatts, but BBatts is able to make it back. Really nice fastball.
Not sure if these are flubs or on purpose. Oh, but either way, red team in good shape to go up 2-0 right now. Both at a high percent, though. If they can clean up these kills quickly, then
and speaking
certainly
of,
still a chance. Yeah?
Oh my god, what an arms attack!
Yeah, that Omps attack was great, but also probably one of those situations where BBatts just wants to give that one to JFlex. It's definitely a harder Omps attack to hit at the very least if you get hit by a Sheik Fair. It's one of those situations though in doubles, it's really hard to say. It's not like you have time in these literally...
Oh no!
Oh wow, not quite.
Miscommunication on the red team. This is so close. Both Sheiks are at death percent.
This is looking like blue team might make a bit of a comeback and even it up. Oh, but there goes JFlex.
Oh my god, great team combos by red team. They have all the control right now. Oh, and the down throw at the same time that Aklo tried to get the up air. And yep, Foxy Grandpa's out of here. Aklo needs to complete the 2v1 with everybody at death percent.
What a needle. Oh, but JFlex just opting to go for ledge, expecting Aklo to get there. That should be it.
Yeah, Aklo went for a tomahawk up smash that almost worked, but blue team is able to barely skid by and even up the set.
Yeah.
And that's huge. We saw earlier in this block chillin' where games came that close, but the team that was down 1-0 wasn't able to clutch that out. They go down 2-0, and before you know it, it's a 3-0. But instead, this looks like it's going to be a lot closer and a bit longer of a set.
Yeah.
And it's really tough to call who even has the advantage at this point, given what we've seen so far.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, honestly, by BBatts and JFlex being able to bring that one back after having the lead in game 1 and then having that taken away from them by arguably the favorites. I mean, out of the 4 players, you know, Aklo is certainly regarded as the highest ranking of the best player out of the 4, and Aklo and Foxy Grandpa definitely have a lot of chemistry, being brothers that play a lot. So I would say they're probably the favorites, and to go from a lead in game 1 to losing against the favorites when you're the underdog, it's pretty rough. So the fact that they were then able to make a comeback themselves in game 2 is a huge statement to make, and they might even have the momentum here going into game 3.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's going to be big because we saw so many lead changes in game 2. It felt like almost like every time 2 stocks were taken, there was a lead change.
Right.
So very close. Red team doing pretty well so far, avoiding the down smash. That's good damage right there. The up throw back air. Foxy Grandpa. BBatts setting up this edge guard. Oh, sends Foxy Grandpa back towards center stage, and Aklo's going to try to hold a little bit of stage. Unable to do so. Those needles will hit. What does he do here? Okay. Yeah, and the down smash comes out a little late from BBatts, and Aklo's going to live a little while longer. Finds the up air as well on BBatts, and red team starting to gain a little bit of a lead. Another up smash and another kill. But they're both at such a high percent. Yeah, it's like, what do you even do? How do you play neutral against Sheik and Peach when you're both at like 160%?
Yeah, it's 150 plus in doubles is so much harder to survive than 150 plus in singles, which isn't easy either. But there's just two people trying to just find one hit on you. It's extremely tough to stay alive at that damage. Okay. Aklo starting to turn it up a little bit in this game 3.
Yeah, I like his target switching right now. Yeah, and just patient enough to wait out that down smash. And that's another really important doubles concept, is sometimes recognizing I don't have time to save my teammate, but I can punish my opponent for hitting my teammate. And knowing exactly what the best punish is, timing that correctly, and setting that up.
Right. Back to even stock-wise, but obviously the damage lead in red team's favor still.
And Aklo getting double back airs on his teammate and opponent a couple times in a row now. Looks like it's paying off for them. And nice down air from BBatts. So important to get that. But the wave shot up smash hitting both members of the blue team. Now a down smash coming out from BBatts and a nice reverse nair. That's a kill.
Solid stuff. And
what a forward air. He called out the angle so hard.
Yeah, that was only going to hit one specific angle, and it's the one that happened. So nicely done from BBatts.
Yeah. I love that covering high, trusting your teammate to hold the ledge. And you guys can cover so many different recovery angles together if you work as a team. And Aklo continuing to go higher. We'll see if BBatts reads that and tries to call out the stubbornness, or if Aklo will pull out a new angle next time.
Yeah.
But, man, this is tough for blue team.
Oh, no. Man. Yeah, and perfect timing to get the kill on JFlex right after BBatts died. Works out really nicely for red team, right as blue team was mounting a great comeback.
Oh, that's the jump
shine.
What an up air. He still has no jump chilling. Oh, great tech chase as well. The needles, one of them takes ledge. This is an up smash and an easy kill to close out the game. And the double taunt.
Double taunt.
From the brother.
It runs in the family, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like Aklo takes after his older brothers. I think he's of the youngest. I don't know that he's the youngest, but I think he's one of the younger brothers in the Brotherhood. But that's just textbook stuff from them towards the end there. Really, really cool to see them just... And that's what it's supposed to look like. When you have a 2v1, you really need one neutral opening, and it should be 50 damage to almost death almost every single time.
Yeah.
Just so tough to get out of those situations.
Yeah, it's a little bit character dependent, but if you're playing pretty much any of the top tiers, then yeah, any opening should lead to a ton of damage if you're playing it right. And clearly, Aklo and Foxy Grandpa were. So they're one win away now from top 8 on Sunday, winner's side.
That's right.
See if they can bring it home.
Yeah, winners. And we have a couple more loser sets after this as well, so stay tuned with us afterwards, guys. Ooh, the edge cancel double jump off of the slide off back air from Aklo. Oh my god, he up tilted knowing that that Foxy Grandpa was going to send Peach back to him after his own wave shine. Unfortunately misses the ledge dash there, and blue team with a little bit of a chance. Can't get to the ledge though. Oh, and it looks like Aklo had the up smash. Foxy Grandpa gets a forward air right after to reset. Good arms attack from BBatts to stay alive, or JFlex rather. And blue team in a decent spot here to try to force a game 5.
Yeah. Okay, and a relatively early kill there on Foxy Grandpa. That works out nicely for blue team as well.
BBatts wanted that reverse edge guard so badly, can't get to ledge quite quickly enough. And he's being rather aggressive, especially considering his teammate was at 0%. He did not have to run in at 150, and all of a sudden, he's dead, and JFlex is getting 2v1.
Yeah. A ton of damage going on JFlex just now. And that's honestly can be an issue for some of these floatier characters and doubles. Not only do they have slower air mobility in general, but when they get knocked off stage, they typically have very slow recoveries. If you think of like a Samus or a Puff or Peach as well, it just takes them a long time to get back to the stage, right? So that's essentially just 1v2 time for the other team.
Yeah, exactly. That's time. I remember like years ago, I read like NMW like made like a couple doubles guides that he posted on Reddit, and there's a lot of really awesome concepts that he explains in pretty articulate ways. And he talks about the concept of time and how it's such an important resource, what you do with it. And when you get like a floaty off stage, you've earned yourself like X number of seconds to 2v1 the opponent. You need to make the most use of that, and I think we're seeing that at this level. Blue team in a good spot.
That was really good by JFlex there. So he had what could have been a double edge guard situation, and he knocked Aklo away first. And then I thought he was going to try to edge guard Peach, but he just completely ignored Peach, ran past her, and forward aired the Fox up B to get the early kill. Very good decision making. That type of target switching is so difficult to do on the fly, but definitely a sign of a great doubles player when it happens.
Yeah. And again, BBatts at least high percents. He has no fear continuing to go in. And he's gotten a good amount of value off of those aggressive decisions. He will lose his stock there. And if you're blue team, JFlex has to survive, especially now that what a low percent gimp off the top for red team. BBatts on his last stock. And red team steals a little bit of a lead here. It's going to be mostly on BBatts to try to get a lot of damage and take point here with JFlex already at 100% in the corner.
Yeah, not the easiest role for Peach to play, though.
Oh my gosh. JFlex is so far off stage. Has to go to Zelda. Barely is able to make it back. The down smash. Get to ledge.
Oh, yes. And Foxy goes down. That was a great job by BBatts of covering the ledge while JFlex recovered as Zelda as well. That's
Aklo so patient, and all of a sudden, I think he is the favorite to win this 2v1. What can BBatts do? So aggressive. Oh my god, but Aklo's dash dance. He's baiting out these jabs, these spot dodges. He needs to capitalize, though. He won another spot dodge. Good stuff. BBatts going to the ledge. And this is a tense moment.
Yeah, let's see what BBatts has to get back to center stage. It's tough. Okay. Finds it. Aklo kind of giving away the positioning there a bit.
Good down smash. Oh, he doesn't get there in time and loses all of his resources.
Oh, man. That was brutal. I think there was a missed fast fall involved there from the float into fast fall to ledge. That definitely should have been a game 5 situation, but instead Aklo and Foxy Grandpa 3-1 moving on in winner's bracket.
My goodness. Yeah, he might have been a couple frames late on getting to the ledge first. You hate to see it for the blue team, but it really felt like Aklo was completely in control. Those dash dances were so menacing, and it just felt like, what is exactly BBatts supposed to do?